Hey guys, I'm going to open up my Subway Surfers game and you're going to see something super cool. So let's just give it a minute for it to load and you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to give it a second here as you guys can see. And look at my keys, look at my coins. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a ton of keys and coins completely for free. This is using the modded version of Subway Surfers, guys, and it's super cool. So let's just wait for this to go ahead and finish. And as you guys can see, I literally have like a ton. So I'm going to show you guys how to download this. You don't need a jailbreak and you don't need a computer. So if you're using an iPhone, go to settings. Once you're there, guys, we're going to go to general and find this option called background app refresh and make sure this is turned on. You can have it on Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi and cellular data. Just make sure it's on one of those. So once you've done that, guys, all you have to do is go to battery and make sure, guys, that you have the low power mode turned off. Now you're going to know it's on because your battery percentage is going to be yellow. So make sure low power mode is turned off. Now we're going to go to App Store and make sure automatic downloads is turned on. Now this should be on by default, but if it's turned off, make sure you turn it on. So once you've done that, you're all set. So all you have to do now is go to this amazing site. So the website you want to go to is called opapp.co. So let me just type it in right here, opapp.co. It has a bunch of modded apps and games. So once you're here, guys, you're going to see Subway Surfers Injection and just press the button that says Start Injection. This downloads the mod. And be patient, guys, let it load here as you can see. And once it is done, it's going to ask you to pick whether you're using an iPhone or an Android. So pick the corresponding device and then just press inject. And now we're just going to wait for it to generate the download link for it. So as you can see, it's performing the verification, but sometimes the automatic version will fail. This just means you have to do verification manually, and all we have to do, guys, is go ahead and press the button that says verify now, and we have to download 2 apps and complete the instructions. Now, these are completely for free. They're from the official app store, so these are the ones that show up for me. They're probably going to be different for you depending on where you live. So I'm going to download IRL Social Calendar as my first app. It's going to take me over to the app store, and I'm going to go ahead and download it. So let's just give it a minute for it to redirect me here. As you guys can see, I'm just going to let it load. All right, let's just give it a second. Here we go. Okay, and I'm just going to wait for this to load. So I'm going to go ahead and download the app, and while this is downloading, I'm going to go back onto the list of apps and download another app. So let me just go back, and I'm going to get my second app. So for me, I'm going to go and do the Evertail. So it's going to take me to the App Store. I'm going to download it. So let's just give it a minute for it to redirect me here, as you guys can see. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and download it. So now I'm going to go to my home screen and wait for these to download. They're pretty small, so I'm not really expecting a long wait time. So let's just go to the home screen and see if they're done. So the calendar's still downloading, and so is the Evertail. So let's just wait for these to finish here. The calendar's now downloaded, so I'm going to open it up. And for this app, all I had to do was just go ahead and like touch around, do some basic interactions, and I should be all set. So let me just go ahead and do this right here. I'm just going to go ahead and press Get Started. And I mean, this is super easy, guys. If you play this Subway Surfers, you're going to want this mod. So I'm just going to type in my email address right here. As you guys can see, very easy, super simple. And I think I've spent enough time on the app. So now I'm going to go into the other app, which is the Evertail, and that's a game. So I just had to run that. So let me just wait for this to go ahead and load here, as you guys can see. So I'm just going to let it load up, and I'm going to press around the buttons, do some basic interactions, and I should be all set. So let's just give it a second for this to go ahead and load, as you guys can see. All right, I'm just going to give it a moment. So yeah, it's really easy, guys, and if you play Subway Surfers, this is a must-have. So I'm literally just going to run this here, as you guys can see. All right. So let's just give it a second for it to load up. All right. So yeah, you don't have to be a pro at the game or anything. You just have to touch around the buttons, do some basic interactions, and you're going to be all set. So let's just give it a minute for this to load. All right. And I think I've been on the game a decent bit of time, but I am going to just keep it up, pressing the buttons, and we should be all set. So as you can see, we've gotten pretty far in the game now. So anyways, once you're done, guys, just reopen Subway Surfers and the mod should be installed. The keys and the coins should be in your game, and you can do this multiple times. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely try it out for yourself. Get the word out about this method. I'm blown away it actually works, guys, but it does. Super cool. It's an amazing trick. Look at that, guys. Be sure to share this. Everyone needs to know about it. It's so cool, and I'm blown away it actually works, guys. So yeah, really crazy with this trick. Awesome stuff. And I mean, it worked really good for me. I think it's going to work good for you as well. So yeah, just try it out right now. Give it a try. Everyone should give it a shot at least once. Subway Surfers mod. I'm going to see you guys later, and peace out.